guys? I'm going to talk about Netflix. Now Netflix is something that I think is a great idea to watch TV shows, movies, anything you want, only for $9.99 a month. And plus, I mean, you can get it on your computer, on your Xbox, and even on your iPod. So let me show you on the Xbox first, right over here. Now, when we go to look at this, we see like inside Xbox, my community, welcome, spotlight, all this stuff. All we have to do is go to Video Marketplace, over to Netflix, and click on it. Now, for the first time users, you're going to have to set up your Netflix account by entering a code from this that it will give you onto your computer. Now, in order to use the Netflix, you have to have a working account. I personally use my grandma's account because you're able to share accounts, and I think that's another great thing about Netflix too. So then, if you have like a dorm, or if you have a few buddies you want to go in on with Netflix, you can all just split the cost. You get all these movies, all these TV shows, and it's so cheap. I don't see why you wouldn't do it. So we have here, we've got The Office. I can go into here once I've already connected. Here's some of the ones I've watched. We can click on one of the episodes, and as you can see, you can either play it, you can rate it. It says remove from instant queue, and the instant queue is basically a huge box where you can put all the movies that you see on Netflix that you want to watch. So you can just go through, simply scroll through like all the movies that they offer. Let's go up here. Movies, visually striking, emotional dramas, dark. These are just some of the ones that they have on the Xbox viewing list. Like you can add 15 minutes. All you have to do is click on the video, go down to add into instant queue, and just click on that and it's in there. Now I can go down to my instant queue and go all the way to the very end, and we'll see the movies popped up there already. And then simply, once it's in my instant queue, I click on it and I can play it right on the spot. Now, not all of the movies are offered to you right on the spot. Some of them actually you have to order, and even once you order it though, they'll send it out nice and fast. You'll have it within a few days, and you can watch your movie. So if you've got a party coming up, or if you even a sleepover or something, you can rent movies off Netflix that you're already paying for, and it's dirt cheap because you can split it with friends. And I don't see why you want to get this. The only thing that I see about the Netflix though is that it does take a little while to load, and it's not that bad. I mean, for some movies, it loads pretty fast. This one wasn't too bad at all. Their stars play, like all these are A-list movies. Then we also have the B movies on this. Let's go back though and check out everything else. One more thing though. As you can see here, let's go over to the Breakfast Club, or Bicentennial Man. One of the options that you have right here for some movies, not available with all, is that you can watch with party. And that means that you can go on your Xbox at your house, and then your friend can go on his Xbox at his house, and you can both watch the same movie, and you can talk to each other, chat with each other, while you're watching the same movie at the same exact time, over Xbox Live. Now you just use the headsets and you can talk about the movie, do whatever you want. Only one person controls the movie, and that's whoever played it. However, there's a way to get around this if it says that this cannot be watched with a party, as this one here does. If you both have the movie on your Netflixes, you can simply start it at the same time and already have a party going. So then you're doing the same exact thing essentially, but it's just a little tad bit harder to get going. Not too much though. Alright, so for the Xbox, I mean, once you set up your account on Netflix, everything's so simple and easy to use that, I don't know, I've never really watched a movie on my computer again. It's always been on my Xbox, and now, when I see this on my iPod, it's even greater. But just to go over this again, I will show you it on the computer, and this computer takes forever to load, so we're going to give it a little while. So on the computer though, it's a little bit different setup than the Xbox. On the computer, you can actually sign into your account using an email address and a password that you make up. And then once you're in onto your account, you can view all different types of movies, and you can go by genres that you like. Like it says here, it says like Edges of Darkness. These are just similar movies to ones I've already watched, or to ones that my grandma's even watched before, because I'm sharing her account with, and that just cuts down the difference for me. Taking a free ride. But also on the computer, when you're viewing the movies, there's two options for you to do. You can either add it to a list of movies that you want to be sent out to you, or you can play it instantly. And then underneath the play instantly option, there's another option that says to add it into your instant queue, which is what I was talking about earlier, which is where it's sort of like a huge box where you can just put all these movies in. For any movie that you see and you might want to watch in the future, you don't even have to watch it. You just throw it into the instant queue, and it'll be sitting there for you, ready and waiting. So let's try and get onto this Netflix on the computer over here. Let's see if this will load. Right here, let me turn down the brightness for you. Yeah, it's a little bit better. Now this computer is extremely slow, extremely old, and extremely annoying. Probably cut this part out, but alright, so now that we're actually on the neflix.com, which is where you have to go to in order to sign up, we see that they have a 1-month free trial to offer, so I would definitely recommend doing that just to see if you like it or not, and I'm sure that you will like it. Totally worth the $8.99 a month, as they have it right here, as movies as you want for $8.99 a month. That's great. All you have to do is sign in to, there's an email address and the password right over here. You'll see it on your own computer once you bring it up. I don't want to show you this stuff because it is personal information. So let me just sign in to my accounts, or actually my grandma's accounts. And then once I'm on the account, I'll show you a look around of the actual site. Now, once again, this computer takes forever to load, so I'll just talk about it while it's going. One of the things you can do is you can rate movies that you've watched on Netflix, and it will come up with similar movies that you like, or that you have rated very high, and it will bring them up for you so that you can watch those too, which is a great idea. I mean, if I don't want to watch a movie that was just crappy and I didn't like, so I'm going to rate that low, and then that won't be in the possibilities anymore. It'll give me other possibilities, ones that, for movies I've rated higher. So in here, on the actual site, we've got 4 tabs up top. One is to watch instantly, and these are all the movies that are available to watch right away. Now, once I click on a movie like this here, Edges of Darkness, this one's called, I'm not too sure what it is, but we can go into it, and once it loads up, it'll give me 2 options. One is to play instantly, another one is to add it to the instant queue. And since I don't really want to watch it right now, I can add it to the instant queue, as I showed you before on the Xbox. And since this is taking so long, I want to show you around this a little bit more. On the instantly watch tab, you also have genres that you can go through, and it'll bring up every single genre of the instantly available movies that you can watch. There's Man vs. Food for TV shows, SNL, Shark Week, Family Guy down there, American Dad, a lot of different stuff. Another thing you can do is go into your browse DVDs, and these are all the DVDs that are available, but they're just not available immediately. And Netflix will send these out to you though, and you can watch them then. And then, here we go. All these movies are not available immediately, as we see by the red underneath the movies there. Right here it says add. we can add it to the list of movies. We can add it to the list of movies that we want to watch, but it's not available instantly. So you can still watch it though. So now that we see all these available movies and stuff, and here's the instant queue again on the computer screen now. You can remove stuff from the instant queue, do whatever you want with it. It's yours to own and have fun with. The amazing thing that they finally did, though, that I'm very happy with Netflix for doing, is that they've actually put Netflix onto the iPod now. They have their very own app and everything, too. And before, they only had one so you can add movies to your instant queue, but you could not watch them directly on your iPod. But now they have one where you can watch movies on your iPod, continue watching movies that you were watching on your Xbox. Now you can watch them on your iPod, and you can do anything you want that was available on the Xbox or available on the computer, right in your hands, in your pocket, wherever you go. It's available on your iPod now.